Hi boys and girls, it's Tuesday Math, lesson 5.5. Lesson 5.5, page 183. So the question is, what happens when you subtract 0 from a number? Let's look at the problem here. You don't have counters, so we're not going to use counters to show the problem, but we are going to draw circles and write the numbers, okay? So, 4 toys are on a shelf. 0 are taken off. How many toys are on the shelf? Well, let's make 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 0 are taken off, so how many are left? 4. So if I have 4, we're finding the difference, and 0 are taken off. 4 minus 0 is what? 4. So you can conclude that if you subtract 0 from a number, it's still going to be what? That same number, because you're not taking any away. It's going to say the same. Now the next one, how many, 4 toys are on the shelf. 4 toys are taken off. How many toys are there now? All right, let's see. 4 toys on the shelf. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 toys on the shelf. We're going to put it in our sentence. And how many are taken off? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Minus 4 is what? How many do you have left? 0. So our conclusion there, if you subtract, if you have a number and you subtract the same amount, you're left with 0. That's right, 0. Page 184. When you subtract 0, how many are left? Well, let's count the frogs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 frogs. None of them hopped away, so how many are still there? 5. Again, remember, anytime you subtract 0 from that number, it stays the same number. When you subtract all, how many are left? Well, let's see how many there are. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you take away 1, 2, 3, 4. How many are left? 0. Again, if you subtract, if you have a number and subtract that same amount, you're left with 0. Use the picture to complete the subtraction sentence. What will you put here? 2. 2 minus 0 is, that's right, 2. Number 2, you have 2. How many are hopping away? Minus 2 equals 0. This one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Minus, they're all hopping away. You know your answer is 0, so how many have to hop away? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Minus 0, they're all staying on, is 6. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4 frogs. Minus 0 frogs is 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4 frogs minus 4 frogs is 0. I'm going to show you a little trick to check your answers too, boys and girls. If you have a subtraction problem and you go backwards, you could say 5 plus 0 is 5. 0 plus 4 is 4. 2 plus 0 is 2. See how you can check your subtractions problems by adding? Just go in the opposite direction. All right, turn to the next page, 185. Complete the subtraction sentence. 3 minus 0 is 3. These should be pretty easy for you guys. Blank equals 6 minus 0. They're just kind of going backwards there. Blank equals 6 minus 0. All right, number 9. 7 minus blank equals 7. It's the same number, so you know it's going to be 0. 8 minus 8, you're taking away the same amount, so it will be 0. Number 11, write or draw to solve. There are 6 cups on the table. 4 cups are blue and the rest are yellow. How many cups are yellow? Well, if we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cups, and 4 of them are blue, and the rest are yellow, how many yellow ones are there? 2 yellow cups. Or you know you're finding the difference. You could have said a number sentence, 6 minus 4 equals 2 to find the difference. Number 12. Kevin has 3 fewer leaves than Sandy. Sandy has 3 leaves. How many leaves does Kevin have? We're going to find the difference. So what would your number sentence be? 3 minus 3 equals 0. Or you could draw it out. Sandy has 3 leaves. Kevin has 3 fewer leaves than Sandy, so we're going to take them away. 1, 2, 3. That left them with 0. 0 leaves. Multi-step, what does that mean? More than one step. Jared has 8 pictures. He gives some to Wendy. He gives 2 to Josh. Now Jared has 0 pictures. How many did he give to Wendy? Well, if he gave Josh 2, that means he gave the rest to Wendy since there's 0. So we're going to find the difference, right? So you're going to say 8 minus 2 to Josh equals what? 6. Now he has 0 pictures. So you're going to set it up. These are Wendy's. Now he has 0. So what minus 6 equals 0? 6. So how many did he give to Wendy? 6. And page 186 now. There we go. Choose the correct answer. Number 14, Robbie moves 4 shells around. He takes 0 shells. What number sentence shows how many shells are left? Well, if he had 4 and he took away how many? 0, how many are left? 4. There's your sentence right there. There are 6 puppies at the park. 6 puppies go home. Which number sentence shows how many puppies are left? Well, if there are 6, you're going to find the difference, which means you're going to what? Subtract. What are you going to subtract if how many they go? Go says subtract 6. So there it is. 6 minus 6 equals what? 0. Number 16. Jody has 7 fewer fish than Marty. Fewer tells you you're going to subtract. Marty has 7 fish. How many fish does Jody have? What will you do? We said we have fewer. So what are we going to do? Subtract. 7 minus 7 equals what? 0. There's your answer right there. And number 17, what is the difference? If you find the difference, what will you do, boys and girls? Subtract. 5 minus 0 is what? 5. And that is it for today's lesson. Take a break.